Thank you guys so much for tuning in this week for Tuesday Tips with Fallon. This week I'm going to show you how to fill the holes on your wood furniture so you can reposition your hardware. So the first step I'm going to do is take a little piece of painter's tape and apply it to the inside of the drawer. And I discovered that it makes this process a lot easier because when I start putting the wood filler in and swiping it off, it doesn't push through. So this is an important tip that I recommend trying before you do this. I'm gonna take my plastic putty knife, and I recommend using plastic because if you use metal, it can actually dent or scratch the wood. So I'm gonna get my plastic putty knife and wood filler. And it can take a couple of coats to do this. So I'm gonna stir my wood filler up a little bit. You can see how it's settled. Just to get a little bit. And push it into that hole. I'm not too worried about the stuff on the outside right now. I'll sand that off in a little bit. So I'm gonna let this dry and then I'll come back and do a second coat. You can see where the wood filler has dried a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on a second coat because it's kind of caving in and you want it to be nice and smooth without that happening. And once you can see that that is okay and it's not caving in, you should be good to go. So I'm gonna let it dry and then I'll sand it and prime it and paint it and you won't even be able to tell. I just gave it a nice sanding and I used 220 grit sandpaper, and I'm gonna end up sanding my drawer anyway because I wanna prep it. So now it's good to go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this week for Tuesday Tips with Fallon. I hope you enjoyed this tip and I will see you guys next week.